Welcome to LazyStack Model-Driven Development. LazyStack ingests an OpenAPI specification and generates an AWS Serverless Stack with .NET Lambdas and a client SDK. You can focus on your application's backend and client code. All the repetitive, tedious, and error-prone serverless configuration and middleware code are generated. Use the generated AWS client configuration files, generated client SDK, and open-source LazyStackAuth Library to quickly build apps that make secure calls to AWS services like Cognito and API Gateway. Make the OpenAPI specification and LazyStack directives file a common playbook for your team. Maximize collaboration among front-end and back-end developers, so API changes fit seamlessly into your development plan. Kick back with a coffee and examine our extensive documentation for using LazyStack with Visual Studio for Windows, Visual Studio for Mac, and the .NET command line. Save money by providing developers with isolated AWS Sandbox accounts, in which they run their own copies of the serverless stack. Developers use the LazyStack generated serverless templates to publish stacks to their Sandbox account. They can do this on their own schedule, and without affecting anybody else's work. Best of all, the stack only accrues cost when in use. LazyStack generates a local web API project. Developers are more productive because they can easily debug the back-end controller logic with fast incremental updates, without having to wait for a new stack to publish. Specifications are used to generate your serverless configuration and .NET Lambda projects. First, your team specifies the API required by your client app. Then the serverless stack configuration and middleware code is generated. Next, your developers code up the Lambda controller implementations. AWS provides two different types of API gateways: the traditional REST API and new REST HTTP API. The traditional API offers more features like enhanced security. The new API is much faster and less expensive. LazyStack makes it possible to use either or both gateway types in the same stack. The LazyStack generated client SDK makes calling the gateways simple and secure. The open-source LazyStackAuth library makes it easy to connect consumer apps to your AWS serverless stack. This library provides user identity services like sign up, sign in, reset password, and update email. It also ensures your client app always makes secure calls to your API gateways. Let's review what we have covered in this video. LazyStack is a model-driven development tool that ingests an OpenAPI specification and generates an AWS serverless stack configuration, .NET Lambda projects, and a client SDK. The OpenAPI and LazyStack directives together create a common playbook for your team. Serverless stack configuration and development is made painless with all the middleware generated. Lambda controller code is quickly debugged using a local web API. Both traditional and new API gateway types are available in the same stack, with the client ensuring secure HTTP requests are used. Visit LazyStack.io to learn more about the LazyStack model-driven development tool. You may also be interested in our LazyStack software management framework that implements CI and CD pipelines using GitHub and AWS code build. LazyStack MDD and LazyStack SMF are free tools, and the LazyStack support libraries are open source. Contact us if you need full-stack development services based on the LazyStack toolchain.